Now the third one here, you need to train hours a day to start coming into balance and getting results. Again, that whole, I'm
Yeah.
gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get myself in shape.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The biggest thing is consistency, and even right now, as I'm talking, I have one leg crossed over to get an outer hip stretch, which I know that I need, and I'm doing it on my left leg because that's the leg that rotates out for me. So I have a little bit of a short outer hip in the left. So I'm actually just getting a mild stretch right now on the call. And the more you're tuned into what your body needs, you can just start incorporating these things throughout your everyday life when you're waiting in the line at the grocery store or on a phone call or whatever it may be, when you're watching TV. And you can be incorporating stretches and strengtheners on a more consistent basis, just through the awareness of what's needed. The other thing that I personally do is every other day it's about a 20-minute routine, and I focus mostly on strength training in that because that's an area that I've done a lot of focus with the stretching and the slackening. So for me personally, I want to make sure I'm strength training enough, and I'm strength training about 90% of my strength training is occurring for the muscles that are generally too stretched and don't get enough attention. So I'm doing a lot of the back line of my body, my inner thighs, that kind of thing. And I'm doing that routine just 20 minutes every other day for some strength, using a lot of body weight stuff, some bands, some light weights. And then every day I make sure that at least once a day I set aside not more than 10 minutes just for some stretches, and a couple more times throughout the day I'm just continuing those stretches as I'm going about my business. So it doesn't take up a lot of dedicated time, and you can see major differences in a short amount of time just getting on with a routine. I think that's the hardest part for a lot of people, is finding a routine and trying. And I think the biggest thing where this approach, it may start to make sense, and it may even be a bit different from other things that people have tried. But as long as you don't have any pain when you're trying out any of the exercises, and it feels good, to just give it a few months of consistent effort to see if it's something that you want to adopt. And most people find it extremely helpful.